those of you guys that didn't know, I do own an A90 Supra. A lot of you guys seem to always message me on IG, surprised when I post a picture of it. And that's because I posted a video on it maybe like 3 months ago. I titled it like buying the most controversial BMW. I blacked out the thumbnail. And unless you watched the video, you wouldn't know that I own this car. So today we're gonna try to pick up where we left off at, and we'll give you a quick walk around of the car and I guess trying to recap some of the stuff that I talked about in the first video. So in the first video, the main thing we talked about were some of the things that were wrong with the car, for those of you guys that don't know. So we purchased this car from Copart. It didn't have a lot of damage associated with it. And it was relatively easy to rebuild. It didn't cost much. Maybe later on in the video, we'll talk about the expenses, how much it costs to get this car. But I couldn't complain, less than 5,000 miles, 2021, in really, really good shape. And obviously the B58 platform that has a lot of potential. So there's a few things with the car that we're still trying to figure out what's wrong with it. This is a brand new headlight here on the passenger side. The running LED does not work, it doesn't turn on. I'm not entirely sure why, so we're gonna remove the headlight assembly and see if it was put back together correctly. I did have a buddy of mine up north that actually did the rebuilding process for me, so I didn't have my hands with this car. So it's not the daytime running light that doesn't work, it's that little orange light that lights up right here, the one that's both there for the daily driving lights, but also for the turn signal. As you guys can see on that one, it works properly. This side doesn't work, so that's the only thing that's not working, which is very odd. If you look on this side right here, there's an excessive amount of camber from the passenger side. This was the impact accident side right here, so the car took damage in this corner. So it could be something with the control arm, something suspension related. We'll definitely gotta put the car on the lift back there and see if we can find anything that's wrong with it. So we're definitely gonna take care of this and look at what's wrong with it. Obviously the headlight with the daytime running lights, and because of the daytime running lights don't work, the signal lights also don't work, which is very odd. Peep the new key, by the way. I sent this over to Gates Innovation and I got a buttonless, little small form factor key that literally fits anywhere. It's like you never even have it. But it only works with comfort access because it doesn't have any buttons, so there's its positives and negatives to it. Yeah, and I got duped here. This is definitely not the Supra badge, at least not the OEM one. You can see the tape back there. This doesn't even look like an authentic Toyota badge. Looks like it was made out of Play-Doh. Like a kid made it. It's poorly painted. I don't know what's going on here. Funny stuff though. All right, so what we're gonna do now is put the Supra on the lift, check out that passenger side camber to see what's wrong with that, and I kind of inspect the bottom of the car entirely. I haven't been rushing to do that because it's a car with 4,000 miles. It's nearly brand new, but we'll do it anyways for content's sake. He always picks on me. Go ahead, show him.
So this is the custom feature of the Supra. Turn it on. Welcome. Orange.
Listen, I think that I say the word orange perfectly okay, but nobody seems to think so. So this guy always makes fun of me, and all my viewers do it too. But hey, maybe I should come out with a T-shirt that just says orange. This hood never gets open, so I don't even understand how it's so dusty. But to be fair, since we got the car, we haven't really cleaned the engine yet. Yeah. So there's a lot of footprints and handprints in here.
But there's no cats in here because they never opened the engine bay.
No, those are some big feet right there, bro. That's all we should do on the engine bay.
It's a headband for my sweat.
Dude, James Bond.
I mean...
Impact.
I mean, yes, it's kind of bent, but then you would have positive camber.
Well, that's the first thing that stands out right here on this side.
Well,
and this
end link is, there's no grease in there.
I don't have any details to how the Supra got into an accident. But my guess is impact / sidewalk or something for this to get dinged up.
These marks are usually from a car wash. Because you have one here.
Oh, okay.
You know, when it locks into your wheels, it like scratches your control arms.
Got it. So they already used this. They already put this car on the automatic car wash. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, and this is the same thing.
The bushy's tossed.
Yeah, both of them are done.
Let that be a lesson to you guys. Hand wash only, no automatic car wash.
As far as the camber goes, I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Wheels straight.
Ali thinks he might have found the problem.
Yeah, the strut is bent. Yeah, the strut is bent. It's like this. You can't really tell by looking at it or looking it through the video, but it's like
You can barely tell.
barely off, and that should be enough to cause that camber thing. And there's a patch in the tire.
Sick. Nice little surprise right here, huh?
Sick. Good thing you're getting wheels.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I got some really nice wheels for this car coming up pretty soon. But it looks like the strut's bent.
Sounds like you need a new strut.
Maybe just go coilovers and just kind of bypass that. I don't want to do coilovers though. I might just do the new strut. Because we're looking to do like coilover sleeves on this car so I can keep like the factory EDC and all that stuff. It might just be better to do it that way. The car doesn't have a lot of miles, like I said, under 5,000 miles. That's unfortunate. This has to be the cleanest BMW we've ever walked underneath.
It's a M240, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying, there's no leaks, there's no cracks. You can see every sticker is visible, numbers and all. There you go. More automatic car wash.
Yep, and here too.
There you go.
Don't do that to your car.
Don't put it through the automatic car wash where it just kind of pulls your car in.
Toyota.
Let's get in there.
BMW, baby. BMW. Toyota.
Let me get your
Good
wheels, bro.
stuff. This right here, it's gonna go pretty soon. We have a replacement. We actually have a full replacement. Downpipe, exhaust. I'll show you guys here in a bit. It's gonna be a future video. Yo, check out the freaking bends though. You see that?
Nice. Nice crush bends.
Factory crush
Sick.
bends. Those are acceptable actually.
This is sick too.
Yeah.
This needs to go too. This thing looks ugly.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of the black one and hopefully do carbon. That's pretty much it. There's really not much to see there. We saw that the strut's bent up front on the passenger side, so that's something we gotta address. I'll look up the price and see if it's even worth changing it out, just going coilovers all the way around. We'll look at the headlights right now, see if we can fix that little issue and some of the warnings that we get on the dash that I didn't get to show you guys earlier. So yeah, let's move on. He thinks that the reason the headlight is not working properly is because there's some kind of connector or something that's not connected. I was talking to the guy that put the car together for me. He said they double checked that and that wasn't an issue, but there's really only one way to find out, and that's to disassemble it, unfortunately. And maybe it's a coding issue, who knows?
That's what I was actually.
Organization right here.
No. This, the only person that can find tools in here is him. Because it's his toolbox. Found my two things.
So you're telling me the whole entire headlight has two plugs? I mean, one plug that's like this?
That's it. Do you see how long it is? So this headlight's like over $2,000, by the way. I think I got it at a deal. I paid $1,500 for it. But this is very expensive. Such a long portion.
The LEDs right there. That's the orange one. Toyota. Made in Germany.
I mean, the entire headlight assembly does come on. Then you have just a signal like that corner one. And notice how the amber, the switchback light doesn't turn on as well. So I don't think it's anything headlight or plug related, Ali.
Because the bulb is integrated. And it's supposed to turn orange.
You talking about the amber light?
Yeah.
I mean, I think these were, if I'm not mistaken, that was a used headlight. I don't think it was brand new.
try to code it in or something.
All right, well, we'll see. I have Carly here with me. A little adapter where you can code these cars. I'm not sure if it supports the Supra yet, but we'll give that a shot. I think it has to be something coding wise. I don't think the bulbs are bad or the light itself. So I went ahead and plugged in Carly OBD port right here. I'm not sure if Carly supports the Supra yet, but I guess we're gonna find out. I've used Carly on the F10 and 5 and an E90 to code certain features with like the iDrive system or like the start and stop function. So we'll see here. We'll connect to the car and see if it reads anything. So right here, it's going through its process. Not sponsored by Carly in this video. Just a really cool tool that I use that allows you to unlock hidden features and stuff like that. We'll add new car. We got the Toyota Supra. Of course, Mark IV. That's weird. I didn't realize Carly supports the Mark IV Supra. But I don't think it supports the Mark V Supra.
You have to go into BMW again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try BMW. Let's see if it works. We'll go back to BMW here. Nope. Maybe I can trick it and say this is Z4. No, it's probably not gonna work. That's the thing with the Supra. It's technically, you know, everything's BMW, but like the scan tools, the computers, the software you use to like diagnose these cars, they're not the same. Like you can't just take this car to a BMW dealership and get certain stuff done. You have to take it to Toyota, which honestly, I guess it makes sense from a business perspective, but I feel like BMW guys, BMW, you know, techs are gonna know these cars a lot better than a Toyota tech that's used to working on Japanese cars. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna do Z4. 2021 Z4, gasoline, whatever. And then we'll connect to the car. All right, so we're scanning the car here first to see if we can find any issues that need to be addressed. And then we'll go from there. 50 issues found.
Well, the problem is it's not a Z4.
So while we wait, I guess I'll talk about why I guess kind of briefly brought it up earlier. I haven't drove the car because I don't have the title yet. It's a rebuild car, and there's a process to get a title, especially through the pandemic for whatever reason. They keep asking me for new pictures. I'll send them side profile pictures, the front pictures, odometer, things that they're asking for, and it's just back and forth, but the response rate is just not very fast. So in order to like not take a chance, you know, and drive the car, get in trouble because the car is under somebody else's name, you know, we just let it sit in here. That's why there's no videos on it. But I've started to care a little bit less now. And I've tried to do some videos, not like some like high profile, risky videos, but at least get some content out for the car. And hopefully I get the title soon so we can actually drive it. But now that we know that step one,
Replace this.
crease. Yeah, but it's also on the other side too.
Why?
I don't know. Up here, car access system. Production car service faulty. Front light control unit right. Flashing function implausible. Front light control unit right. So at least it detects there's something wrong with it.
So how about you just clear the faults now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna read through all of it. Active sound design though.
Yeah, let's change it to Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce V12. Yeah, so we'll just clear issues and see if it fixes all the problems.
A few years later.
So I'm switching off the car now. We're gonna turn it back on. We cleared all the codes. Some of the codes came back. We'll see if it works.
No.
Yay! Nope. We're probably not gonna figure out in this video what the issue is, but
It's the bulb.
it's probably the bulb. As much as I want to remove the driver's side headlight and just swap out the light just to see if that's the issue, I don't think I'm gonna do that in this video. Well, we'll probably end up doing it off camera, and then we'll update you in a future video. It's different, so it's proprietary on the passenger side, so we wouldn't even be able to swap it. But there is damage done to it. You can see one of the fins are completely nicked off.
This one's broken.
This one's bent. You can see even right here, I showed you guys earlier, this is broken. So it is a used headlight, but it's definitely received a little bit of torture. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how much did I pay for the Supra, considering it's a rebuilt one. The Copart bid, which was the winning bid that I placed, was $33,250. The dealer fee was $650. So here's the total for that right here. The headlight is not a new one. Those normally go for like $2,000 new. I was able to find a used one, which doesn't work properly, for $1,400. That was a gamble. $200 for the parking sensor, $50 for like miscellaneous bolts, $570 for the bumper, $200 for the missing bumper impact bar, which wasn't damaged, by the way, but it seemed like somebody stole it. That's the thing with these cars at auto auctions. They're at the mercy of whoever goes to see those cars, and a lot of the times employees steal those parts. Not accusing Copart of doing, you know, I'm not accusing Copart employees of doing that, but it's just something that does happen. $120 in other miscellaneous brackets, $1,000 on door panels, those are also removed from the car, $1,500 in painting the bumper and hood repair, and $200 for pickup transport from Pennsylvania Copart. B4 OE replacement shocks, $494 for one, that passenger side one. Is it worth it, or should I swap out the coilovers? Let me know down in the comment sections. But as you guys can tell, most of the money was spent on missing and stolen parts. So for those of you guys that are curious, the original appraisal from the insurance was $6,000, and that was on OEM parts and labor rates. They totaled out the car because the parts were on back order for 8 to 9 months, which is insane. That's why I got a really good deal. So instead of paying $6,000 in parts, you know, we saved quite a bit by buying everything used, and this is the total right here. We'll put it here on screen. For the Toyota Supra, I was able to save more than $20,000. I mean, we're talking about a car that has less than 5,000 miles. It looks very, very good, and it just has a few complications that we're going to address in future videos. So I wanted to show you guys a quick sneak peek on some of the mods that are in store for the Supra. We actually have a good amount of coolant products for the Toyota Supra, all CSF, including their brand new intake manifold, which I'm very excited for. The radiators, the oil coolers, we had that all just waiting to be installed. And we also have an FI exhaust right here. You guys know I'm a huge fan of FI. Not only do I sell their exhaust systems on my website, but once I installed it on the F10 M5, it really made that car come alive, and it sounds super aggressive. The high-pitched sound that you normally get from an FI exhaust just sounds absolutely amazing. And then we got some wheels already. We just got to get the tires in here. We got Titan 7. It's a company I've always worked with. Got their wheels on the E90 and on the E46 M3, fully forged, super light. And they're gonna look super aggressive on the Supra. I can't wait to show you guys all these mods on that car. It's gonna be a super, super fast car. We're gonna get this big single turbo kit on that car probably, get some meaty tires on it. It's gonna look super aggressive. I'm very excited. It's definitely gonna challenge my E90 335, and I can't wait to kind of put both of them against each other. I'm super excited for the Supra build, guys. I'm not very familiar with the platform, even though it is primarily BMW, but as far as aesthetics and stuff like that, I'm not very familiar. If you guys have any ideas, or if there's something you guys want to see done on the Supra, let me know. I always listen to you guys. I read all the comments. And I appreciate it. Before you guys leave the video, hit the like button. It really does help out the video. And if you guys enjoyed this third-person type of format video, also let me know down in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.